How's everybody?
Morning.
I always like to, well, first off, my name is Benny Robinson. I own Robinson Baseball Academy. I always like to start off by thanking everybody that's helped me get to this point because without them, I wouldn't be here. I'd like to thank Brittany Dorn, Harvey Vanderin, Matt Fabian, Tony Kaysen, Mike Smith in Tallahassee, Malik Smith, Jack Perkins, Tremaine Holmes, Jeff and Courtney at the Rotary Sportsplex, and just everybody who's believed in Robinson Baseball Academy, and most importantly, the families and the youth that come work hard every day at Robinson Baseball Academy. A little bit about myself. I've been playing baseball since I was 3-4 years old. I started in Ocala, at like a little park down there by the substation. And I played up until I was about 8, and then I played soccer and a couple other things, but I started growing, and everybody was like, you should probably stick with baseball because you're starting to thicken out a little bit. So I started taking baseball real serious. Me and my dad went all over the world playing travel ball. I did that from the time I was 10 to 18. I played on some really good teams: West Florida Young Guns, Georgia Roadrunners. And then during my high school career, I played at Forest High School with Wayne Yancey and Tony Kaysen. And after high school, I kind of didn't really have a lot of direction, like where I was going and who I was going to be playing for. So my last summer when I was 18, I went up to Georgia, and my coach introduced me to Darton College. It's a little school in Albany, Georgia. So I went up to Darton College, and it was okay. I stayed there for a semester, didn't really get all the playing time and experience that I really wanted. So I left and went to HCC Community College. I played 2 years there for Gary Calhoun. A great experience. We played at the Tampa spring training facility. It was an amazing experience. And then I left there, and I had the opportunity to go play at Florida A&M in Tallahassee. So I went up there, did some special things with Jamie Shoup, ended up becoming a pro in 2014. I played at 2 levels. I played with the Missoula Ospreys and Missoula Ospreys and Missoula, Montana, and I played with the Hillsboro Hops in Hillsboro, Oregon. So when I would come home and I trained, like I said, out there playing, I had some friends that stayed in Miami, and they were like, hey, you should come down here and train with us. I was still in Tallahassee. I was like, I'll just go to the college. And it was like, no, come down here. There's this place called Impact Sports, and it was amazing. There was volleyball players, softball players, you name it, they had it. So I went down to Impact Sports, and I was like, man, I would love to have something like this back in Ocala if I ever moved, but I just wanted to focus on baseball. So in April 1st, 2018, I started like the first part of my business, and it was strictly focused on teaching kids, like giving them lessons, teaching them how to go about their business, working hard, strength and conditioning, nutrition, all that. Well, it kept growing. We ended up getting an indoor facility. We put a lot of work into the indoor facility. Right now, we're located across the street from Big Lee's Barbecue on Mary Camp. And it's a really good space. It's really, really good. Our vision, like I said, we just wanted to teach kids the right way, how to play baseball, how to go about their business, and really just focus on their craft. So our business is broke down in 5 components. It started with lessons. So what I would do is I'll take a kid, as long as they can walk and they can comprehend baseball, that's all you need. So they'll come, and we started with lessons. Once we got the lessons going, we turned that into the indoor facility. So now we can actually train all of our kids inside an indoor space privately. And also the indoor facility also generates revenue, because if somebody in the community wants to come rent it out, they're more than welcome to do that, because a lot of times at parks, they're full or there's not enough space. So there's the indoor facility. The indoor facility kind of turned into like our showcases. You're fine. Kind of turned into our showcases and our clinics. And basically, like I said, with our showcases, we had our very first one last year. We bought 5 colleges in. Mr. Bruce Larkins kind of helped us out with that. We bought some colleges in. And we had a couple guys from Union County sign with Santa Fe College, a couple with TCC. So we kind of got that off the road. But with our clinics, I'm really excited about our clinics, because we have one in the fall, one in the summer. And whenever we have our clinics. Like we have actual guys that are active pros come down. Like in this photo, that's Jack Perkins. He went to the Villages and he's actually plays for the Phillies right now. So they get to come down and they get to be around some pros. Some of the pros teach them some things, and they just get an all-around good experience from different ones. Like we've had Malik Smith come down, D. Gordon, Tim Beckham, Tremaine Holmes. So we've been able to connect some kids with some really, really good athletes, and they get the knowledge, they get the nutrition, they get everything. Another part is our travel ball teams. Right now we currently have 4 teams. We have a 9U team, 11, 12, and 13U team. With our travel ball teams, we take kids that are very, very skilled, that have high levels. We take them around the state of Florida. We're planning on expanding and going to some tournaments in Georgia next year, and just teach these kids and show these kids where they stack up against other competition in the world. And lastly, we just solidified USSSA baseball here in Marion County. So I'm a USSSA director here in Marion County. And basically what that is whenever we want to host tournaments, like we bring in 30, 40 teams from different areas, and they come in and they play and they compete at a very high level. And like I said, that kind of helps the community out, because when these teams come, they're with hotels get revenue, coffee shops, donut shops. Like it's just an all around good situation for all the community, and that's what we try to touch on at Robinson Baseball Academy.
Those tournaments bring some sports related travel.
Correct.
That's
absolutely. Yes, sir.
Awesome.